our little film crew here, as you can see. And we're doing a little behind the scenes kind of Combate takes Fresno type of thing. So yeah, it sounds absolutely ridiculous and crazy, but what we want to do is if we can get 500 tickets sold. 500? Yeah, 500 tickets sold. We're looking to put on a fight between two fraternity brothers.
Oh yeah.
We are already in talks. We are already in talks with the prospective fighters, and they are already in talks with the Combate team. Tony Padilla, one of our matchmakers, has already been reaching out to them, trying to match them up with guys. So at this point, it's all up to us to put in the legwork to make this happen. I want to see this probably just as much as you guys would, probably just as much as any of the fraternity or sorority on campus would. I mean, the concept is ridiculous and insane. So I kind of laughed when I heard it too. You know, our boss, you know, it all happened when I was talking with one of the guys from the other fraternity, and he asks me, he goes, "Hey, I have a question for you." And I'm like, "Hey, okay, what's going on?" And he says, "Hey, you know, like we're definitely down to sell the tickets, but is it possible for two of our fraternity brothers to fight?" And at this point, I'm thinking like, there's no way this is gonna happen. But I said, look, I'll ask my boss. If he gives it the green light, we'll do it, right? So I text him and I say, this guy he asked me this ridiculous question. And he's like, what, did they ask for a date with the ring card girl? I'm like, no, that's not what it was. Even crazier, they want two of their brothers to fight. So he's like, you gotta be kidding me. He starts cracking up on the phone. So he calls me back like 5 minutes later. He's like, oh, I spoke to the CEO. If they sell 500 tickets, they're good to fight. So what has been the biggest obstacle so far with selling tickets?
The bigger thing is just trying to find an audience for these type of things.
Yeah.
So like what we're trying to figure out is like, where's the best place to go about, like, obviously we can go on campus, you know, like, hey, what's up, check this out, you know, this is a good deal, you know, if you're into some MMA, check out this event.
Yeah.
So obviously we could do that around campus, but like what we're trying to find is like just another place, like anything like downtown, talking to some people, like what's the best strategy you think?
So when I was in Tucson, it was basically me and these two guys, and we basically did everything that you guys are doing. We basically did the three of us. We went near the gym, and we got a lot of people that were going to the gym because we found that a lot of people that like to work out and guys at the gym,
that's a good idea.
You know, typically, you know, they like to go to these types of things.
Yeah. You guarantees them a drink, you know, a cheaper drink.
Anything with drinks automatically.
Okay. I can definitely look into that. I know we have a beer sponsor for this event. They're called Sol, S-O-L.
Oh, you got Sol? Okay.
Yeah. So that is our sponsor for this event. So we might be able to work up some sort of deal. Because I am in direct contact with the people at the venue, so I could definitely ask them if there's any way, or ask my VP to kind of do the heavy lifting there. But we have done drink specials in the past, and I definitely feel like if you guys feel like it would really bring a lot more people in, that we would definitely be enticed to do it. Today we are doing like a watch party because right now, on November 17th, we're doing a huge event in Monterrey, Mexico. Huge fights, like huge star power. And so we're doing watch parties with giveaways and stuff like that. And it's going to be, there's two of them in Visalia. There's one at Buffalo Wild Wings, like on Blackstone Avenue, I think. Here, we're giving away like t-shirts. I think we should have posters there, tickets. So at this watch party would be a great idea to sell tickets while people are watching this fight in Monterrey in Mexico. You're like, hey, I see you're enjoying this fight. Do you want to come to? We're actually going to be in Fresno in 2 weeks. These guys, if they're already watching the fights and they're intrigued, they're like, okay, what's this? We can easily see who's interested. We could say, hey, look, I see you're enjoying the fights. We're actually going to be in Fresno in 2 weeks.
And how big are you guys compared to like UFC or like even like Bellator?
Our company was formed by Campbell McLaren, who co-created the UFC actually, with Art Davey. And they actually just had the 25th anniversary last night. So they talked a lot about him. One of our other guys, Jason Cousin, he literally invented the octagon, like the shape of the octagon. He was the one who said, make it an octagon. He works for our company. Our Vice President, Michael Franowitz, he used to work for Strike Force with Scott Coker. And to give you some perspective, we have better ratings than Bellator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have better ratings than Bellator. We have the, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I know that we have a younger target audience. Like, basically we cater to like 18 to 30, and that audience of like Hispanic millennials and millennials, we have better ratings for that audience than Bellator and the UFC.
Okay.
All right, so we get a ton of exposure with millennials, specifically Hispanic millennials. Combate Americas is a promotion specifically made in mind for the Hispanic population. A ton of our fighters are Hispanic, and are basically what we like to do as a company. Our fighters, they like to stand and brawl. You know, not a lot. You know, I'm not saying they don't do jiu-jitsu, because they do, but I mean, you look at people like Amanda Serrano, who's a 6-time Puerto Rican boxing champion. Jose Fragi Estrada, El Goito Perez used to be in the UFC. He's fighting. Both of them are fighting on November 17th. We have one of the highest finish rates. You know, I think it's actually, yeah, we definitely have a higher finish rate than UFC or Bellator, because all these guys like to do is like really stand and brawl and just kind of have like slugfest. So it's very entertaining to watch our fights, because the UFC, sometimes you'll see them just get into a wrestling battle and be on the ground. You're not really going to see that with Combate Americas, because typically it's just kind of blow for blow. So that should appeal to any and all fight fan. Just so you guys know, this event, 8-man tournament. Grand prize is $100,000. It's like a World Cup of fighting. So there's a guy from Spain, a fighter from Uruguay, a fighter from the United States, and a fighter from Mexico. And then there's 4 more guys. They're dispersed, I think. One of them might be from like Peru. So they're kind of all over the place, representing your countries respectively. Our fighter, USA, his name is Andres Quintana. He just fought in Long Beach about a month or 2 ago. Submitted a guy in the first round. He's 15-2 overall, 5-0 with Combate, so he's probably the favorite going into this. It's his home turf. So not only do they get the $100,000 if they win, obviously that kind of catapults them up the rankings. They'd be in line for some sort of title fight. As well, they get this huge thing called the Copa. It's our cup, and I can show this to you guys. No joke, this trophy weighs around 75 pounds, and we had a press conference the other day. Our camera guy was there. He saw this thing. He was brought in a Suburban, in a black Suburban. We had a carpet laid out for it. We had guys with white gloves on, so they didn't leave a fingerprint on this trophy. It is made of gold. It is worth around 100 grand. So that is the trophy, and they will get to take, somehow they'll get it home. I don't know, how that's gonna happen, but they'll get it to their home, somehow. But they'll get that, which is worth 100K, and then they'll obviously get the 100K for winning, plus exposure, plus moving up in the rankings. Like, it's huge. It's gonna be huge for them, whoever win. So it's a very, very big event. It's our biggest of the year. We have a lot of people that want to come to this event. So I don't really know if people would come if you said. I mean, I can't really go into like who said they're gonna be there and who's not, but we definitely should have some star power at this event. UFC fighters, maybe some athletes that you might recognize. Everyone's good?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Very informative.
All right, man.
Awesome.
Appreciate
it, man. Appreciate it.
Awesome meeting you guys. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice meeting you guys. All right, guys. Appreciate it. It's Alpha. What is it? Sigma. Alpha Sigma.
New Alpha Kappa.
New Alpha Kappa. All right, New Alpha Kappa. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.